A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the UNG Soccer Complex on the campus of the University of North Georgia, where we have NCAA Division II women's soccer action between the 22nd ranked Lenoir-Rhyne University Bears and the University of North Georgia Nighthawks. Here on the Nighthawk Sports Network, Walker McCrary high above the sideline in the broadcast booth with the entire NSN team as we get ready for this very exciting matchup. North Georgia 2-1-1 on the year. Lenoir-Rhyne, they are unbeaten, 3-0-2 on the season out of the South Atlantic Conference. They traditionally have a very good team, and nothing is different for head coach Gary Higgins so far this season coming out of Hickory, North Carolina. These two teams met up back in 2019, where Lenoir-Rhyne got a win up in Hickory. But it was a very fun matchup between these two sides. When both teams were nationally ranked, both teams would make it to the NCAA Division II regional tournament that season, the last time that the postseason took place here in Division II. North Georgia, they are 2-1-1 on the back of back-to-back 1-0 shutouts. They shut out North Greenville a week ago today before opening up Peach Belt play with a 1-0 win over Young Harris. Abby Crane scored against the Mountain Lions in the very first minute, just 50-some-odd seconds into the game, while Jasmine Adlam had the game winner against the Crusaders of North Greenville a week ago in non-conference action. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. Pre-game starting lineups are brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System. Northeast Georgia Health System is the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. First for the Bears, again, 3-0-2. They are ranked number 22 in the nation. That was last week's rankings. This week's rankings just came out. Haven't had a chance to look at those as of yet. We'll have that for you before kickoff. But Lenoir-Rhyne under head coach Gary Higgins, he will trot out as his goalkeeper, Grayson Cameron, 5'9" senior keeper from Hickory, North Carolina, a transfer from North Carolina State, which sets up a matchup of Division I transfer goalies. We'll get to North Georgia's in a moment. Number 4, Vivian Becker-Peralta, the 5'8" freshman, hails from Mallorca, Spain. Number 5, Rhea Acton, 5'5" junior from Leicester, England. Number 7, Stephanie Figueiredo, the 5'3" redshirt senior, hails from Wilmington, Massachusetts. Number 10, Nev Dustin, 5'3" junior from Palm City, Florida. Number 16, Amanda McFarland, 5'6" graduate student from Jacksonville, North Carolina. Number 18, Ina Moliner Serra, the 5'3" junior, hails from Mataro, Spain. Number 23, Ali Zuger, 5'2" graduate student from Aberdeen, South Dakota. She transferred in from South Dakota State. Number 25, Maddie Kyle, 5'7" senior from High Point, North Carolina, who transferred in from Campbell University. Number 30, Leonie Proessel is a 5'4" freshman from Cologne, Germany. And number 33, Evan O'Leary, 5'2" freshman from Walnut Cove, North Carolina. For the Nighthawks of North Georgia under first-year head coach Kaylee Ralton, first year as the full-time head coach, her second season at the helm for the Nighthawks. She'll trot out Morgan Ramby in goal, the redshirt junior from Lebanon, Ohio, transferred in from Auburn University. The rest of the starting 11 for the Nighthawks. Number 4, Brinley Townsend, freshman, stands at 5 feet 3 inches tall and hails from Warner Robins. Number 5, Abby Crane, the junior, 5'2", from Peachtree City. Number 7, Nikki Gomez, 5'3", freshman from Canton. Number 9, Megan Dumont, she stands at 5 feet 3 inches tall, sophomore from Woodstock. Number 10, Maysoon El Shami, the 5'5" sophomore from Alpharetta, two-time all-conference honoree for the Nighthawks. Number 13, Taylor Malosik, 5'6" senior forward from Peachtree City. Numerous accolades, including being the Peach Belt Conference honoree or nomination for Woman of the Year for the NCAA. Number 14, Jasmine Adlam, The junior out of Orlando stands at 5 feet 3 inches tall. She's the reigning Peach Belt Defender of the Week. By the way, Ramby, the reigning Peach Belt Goalkeeper of the Week. Number 15, Bailey Vessel. Good to see her back on the field. 5'6" sophomore from Fayetteville. Number 17, Bailey Swindell, the redshirt junior, 5 feet 4 inches tall out of Sharpsburg, Georgia. Number 18, Kat Watry, 5'4" freshman from Alpharetta. And that is the rest of the starting 11 for North Georgia. Again, Lenoir-Rhyne and North Georgia get ready to do non-conference battle here from beautiful Dahlonega, Georgia, and the UNG Soccer Complex. We will take a commercial break and be back right after these messages on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sonia McLean, broker of Red Rooster Realty. Come check out our new location. It's this old farmhouse built in the 1930s that we were able to preserve and yet still turn it into our new office. We are a full-service real estate company. We work with buyers and sellers and would love to speak with you if you are in the market. Our new location is 80 Bell Street, Hiawassee, Georgia, or you can give us a call at 706-896-1225. We look forward to speaking with you.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa. It could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama like? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was.
Back with you here in Dahlonega. We get set for kickoff between the Bears of Lenoir-Rhyne and the Nighthawks of the University of North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCrary, the entire NSN crew on hand as we get set to kick this one off between the Bears and the Nighthawks. Lenoir-Rhyne will be in their all-black kits. Black tops, black bottoms, black socks. The goalkeeper, Cameron, will be in a pink top in the goal to our left as we look at it on your computer screens. Lenoir-Rhyne will move from left to right. The Nighthawks in their white kits, their home whites with the blue bottoms and the white socks. Morgan Ramby in the teal top and the black bottoms today for the Nighthawks. Your officials for today's game, as assigned by the Peach Belt Conference: Brandon Adams, your center referee, wearing the yellow and the black shorts. His assistant referees will be Alton Tanju and Rigoberto Reynoso. Lenoir-Rhyne will get the first touch as North Georgia makes their way onto the field. Should be a good one between these two traditional contenders for postseason action in the Southeast region. Lenoir-Rhyne, top 25 team, 3-0-2 on the year. North Georgia 2-1-1 on the season. Brandon Adams gets set to blow his whistle. He does so, and we are underway here from the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. Ball in the middle, trying to play to the far side. It's headed away by Watry. And Lenoir-Rhyne continues to try and put pressure on early on North Georgia. Here come the Bears on the far side of the field, trying to get it into the 18. Touched a bit heavy by that Bear attacker. Hard to see the numbers on the front of the jerseys, so we'll try and catch them when they turn their backs toward us. Here's Maysoon El-Shami. She plays it back for Morgan Ramby, who gets things going for the Nighthawks. Lenoir-Rhyne with a very high line of pressure. Crane coming back to the ball, gets it to Watry, who keeps the ball in play. Played up to Malosik, who touches it back for Crane. Crane overruns it for a second, then gets back on it on that far touchline, trying to play it deep and at least give some room for North Georgia to breathe on the back line. Here's Becker Peralta, who's taken down from behind cleanly by Malosik. North Georgia trying to come, or rather that was Townsend. And that goes out for a North Georgia throw. Crowd continuing to file in here to the friendly confines of the UNG Soccer Complex, honoring Champions Night. At halftime, a special presentation to honor all of the champions from the 2020-21 season. That'll include the rifle team, as well as Kimberly Nettles and Morgan Frank. Women's golfer Maddie Ananthazon, who's on a tear this year. 3 track student athletes, including Journey Gurley, the reigning pole vault national champion. Women's basketball team and the softball team, who won their 7th straight Peach Belt Conference regular season and tournament championships. Vessel steps in, plays it back to Ramby as Lenoir-Rhyne tried to move it down the near touchline. Ramby pressured up top, doesn't get a good clearance there. It's headed up in the air by Figueiredo, but North Georgia comes away with it. El-Shami touches it over to Malosik, who's going to play it up toward Crane, but unable to find her. Now LR on the attack on the far side. Bears out of the South Atlantic Conference, Hickory, North Carolina. Played toward the end line. It'll roll out for a goal kick, and the Nighthawks able to get a little bit of a breather as Ramby will set it down on the 6. Played short now to Vessel. Vessel will play it up for Gomez, who settles on the near touch line. Nikki trying to make some room for herself. Touches it down the touch to Malosik. Malosik towards center circle. Now Townsend has it. Good touch by her, but a double team quickly comes, and Lenoir-Rhyne takes the ball away. A very good pressure team is LR. Now this played up the far side. Crane taken down, but a good tackle on the far side by the LR defense. Gomez able to keep it in for North Georgia. Played to Adlam, who goes a long ball for Crane, who slips in behind the back line. Can she track it down before it goes out? No, she can't. It'll be a throw for LR, but an opportunity for North Georgia to lock it in and try and get their first attack of the day. Crane heads it down, keeps it in play to Taylor Malosik. Malosik, senior from Peachtree City, gets past the defense, the double team. Now she'll fake the cross, trying to work it in. Here's Crane with a cross toward Townsend. Gomez was almost there, but ball was hit high out of the way. Dumont tries to get it over to Nikki. Nikki trying to step in. Now here's Townsend getting the ball back for North Georgia. Gomez just outside the 18. Nikki working in the corner. Double team coming. Get it over to Adlam. Adlam sends a ball toward the back post, but didn't get a lot on it. Malosik heads it down. Crane at the spot. Gets it toward Malosik, but the Bears are going to escape momentarily, and Malosik had it deflect off her across the end line for a goal kick. North Georgia doing a lot of possession inside the 18 on that last possession. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in Dahlonega. A beautiful day for soccer. A stark contrast to the way that the women's soccer home opener was earlier this month against West Georgia. A game that was deemed a no contest due to continued lightning in the area after 45 minutes of play. Center of the park now for Figueiredo. Working the ball up. Now Ramby off of her line. Ball deflected and cleared away by Adlam. Ramby works her way back in between the posts. Played out wide now for, that's Zuger. Zuger attempts to try and get a shot off, but I don't think she actually got it off her foot. Now here's McFarland. McFarland will send a ball toward the back post, trying to pick on Watry. Ball's headed up in the air, still inside the 18, bounces off of the field turf surface, and now Adlam will clear it out at least momentarily. Kyle gets it back to McFarland. Now it's taken away by Gomez, gives to Malosik. Malosik trying to lead a break with numbers. Defense coming in behind, good ball sent down the side toward Gomez, but it's taken away by Kyle and sent up pitch to Zuger. Zuger, nice outside flick, but taken away by North Georgia. Gomez back to Adlam, who sends it up for Townsend. Townsend to Malosik, tried to pitch it over the top to Crane. Dumond over to El Shami. El Shami, center of the park for Townsend, but it's taken away by the Bears, and here they go. Up and down the pitch we go. Watry will clear it out for a throw. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the UNG Bookstore, located beside Starbucks, inside the Chestatee building. Crane forces a ball to go across. Gomez couldn't get on it, but Adlam able to send this ball well downfield. It'll easily be handled by Cameron, who lets it come into the 18 so she can settle it and have the opportunity to pick it up, but she instead just kicks it out wide. Now here's Kyle on the near touchline. Kyle, center of the park for Proessel, excuse me. Played out for a Nighthawk throw. Adlam quickly takes it. Malosik, good touch toward Gomez, but she was coming back to the ball, unable to switch directions quickly enough. Now here's Zuger. Tries to cross it in, unable to find any black jerseys, but it's cleared away momentarily by North Georgia. Gomez giving pressure on Kyle, trying to earn it, but unable to do so. Zuger plays it back. That's McFarland. Now it's touched back to Becker Peralta. Long ball is easily taken away by Swindell, who quickly gets it out wide to Crane. Crane back for Watry. Cat trying to find some space. Now Crane trying to show off her speed. Peach Belt conference track all conference last year. Crane into the corner, now into the 18, crosses it into Townsend. Townsend's shot! Was it in? No, it was on the outside of the net. North Georgia thought it was in, and the fans started to cheer, but it hit the side of the net. But that close to finding a goal. Here's Malosik. Now a foul going to be called on North Georgia. A free kick right on the logo. So a free kick coming for LR. Molinaire Sarah acted like she was going to take it. Now it'll be Becker Peralta. Sent in toward the top of the 18. Settled by Proessel. Now out wide. It's taken away by Watry, and now Crane can try and counter. North Georgia will go 4-on-4. Crane now slows down, waits for some reinforcements. And it goes out for a corner kick. Corner kick comes in. And it's taken away by LR. Here they go on the break. North Georgia stops them at midfield, and Adlam will play it back to Swindell. Bailey, long ball over the top, looking to try and find the intended target of Townsend. Played over the top. The Bears trying to work in, and that's out of play for a corner kick for Lenoir-Rhyne. Over in the shaded area of the UNG soccer complex. Be a right-footed kick. In swinger. Didn't really get a very far distance as Crane able to settle it now. And it goes off of LR for a Nighthawk goal kick. 12th minute, about to go into the 13th minute. Here in Dahlonega, no score between the Bears and the Nighthawks.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead.
Back with you here in Dahlonega. Some technical difficulties. We got cameras back up and running. El Shami earns a throw. Goes out of play for another Nighthawk throw. Malosik works down the near side. Gets past the first line of defense. Now trying to get past the second. Bodied up, but keeps possession. Now Gomez overlapping. Nicky in the corner, settles down. Waiting on reinforcements. Plays out wide for Malosik. Malosik left-footed cross looking for Townsend. Cleared out by the Bears, but Adlam able to settle it. Sends one to the top of the box. Crane trying to work through that defense. Unable to do so. Dumont takes a shot. It was blocked. Now the Bears on the attack. Long ball played. Adlam steps in. Being pressured heavily by Zuger. Now the ball played back. Give a shot there to, I believe that was McFarland. Bears earn a throw as we are approaching the 16th minute here from the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. Nighthawks already with a Peach Belt win under their belts as they defeated Young Harris Saturday 1-0. Morgan Ramby, her second clean sheet of the year, 21st career shutout. Played through. Here's Townsend trying to cross it in toward Gomez, and the ball will go out of play for a Nighthawk corner. LR averts danger yet again, at least for the moment. Townsend will be the one to take this, the freshman from Warner Robins. Sends the cross in. Malosik with a header, and on the near post there was the keeper, Cameron. Cameron, a senior transfer from North Carolina State University, the Wolfpack. ACC, and that clearance was not very good. Townsend almost stopped it and would have had just one-on-one with Cameron, but couldn't keep a handle on it. Now LR plays through, but Dumont steps in, and Adlam plays back for Swindell, trying to direct traffic. Swindell, a mainstay on the defense for North Georgia over her career. Played over to the near side now for LR and Zuger. Zuger, nice move to get past Adlam, and then Jasmine does extremely well on the tackle. Goes out for a throw. No score, 17th minute. Up top now is Dustin.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead.
18th minute here from the UNG Soccer Complex. No score. Cameron. Playing out to the far side for Lenoir-Rhyne. Adlam to Malosik, who does a nice job to get past her first defender. Tried to play it through for Gomez, but it was cut off there by Zuger. Or check that was Kyle. Up top now for the Bears. Figueiredo. North Georgia forces it back to Becker Peralta. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House Country Store Restaurant and Hotel, located in historic downtown Dahlonega. Ramby, short clearance, kept in by the Bears. Zuger played through, but El Shami steps in. Maysoon plays out wide. Crane runs onto it. Or check that, that's Watry who ran onto it. Watry trying to outpace everybody from her right back spot. Plays across in for Malosik. Malosik's shot goes wide to the left. A great lead up to an attempt by Malosik. Unable to do a lot with it, though. Pretty easily seen out. Dumont plays back for Swindell, who plays a great ball over the top. Gomez trying to run onto it. Stepping in, though, is Kyle, who sees it out for a Bear throw-in. Fantastic crowd on hand. Sitting up on the hill above the east goal, looking back into the sun. Fantastic crowd in the bleachers as well. A foul on Lenoir-Rhyne gives North Georgia a free kick. Adlam will cede way to Vessel to take it back to Swindell. Crane. Back to Bailey again. North Georgia putting pressure on that back line. Crane trying to step in. The Bears earn a throw. As we approach the midway point here of the first half. 22nd minute. Townsend took a bump. No whistle from Brandon Adams. Letting them play here in this non-conference matchup. Could we potentially see this matchup in a couple months' time in the NCAA tournament? Maddie Kyle had it taken away from her. Malosik, 2-on-2 break with Townsend. Trying to work to the right side. Malosik, a heavy touch. She'll get back on it in the corner. And it deflected off of LR for a North Georgia throw. Malosik will pick it up, and will she throw it in, or will she let Watry be the person to throw in? It will be Watry. Cat. Known for throwing it in a pretty good distance. This time takes it short. Crane back to Watry. It deflects off of LR and then North Georgia again. Shami forces it back to Becker Peralta. Malosik a header, but nobody there. Now stepping in is Taylor. Crane tried to get around on one with the left foot, unable to do so. Here's El Shami. Maysoon trying to play into Townsend. Unable to do so. Crane has it. Abby into the 18. Racing past the Bear defense. Ball's in a dangerous area, and LR able to push it out wide, at least momentarily. Here's Dumond with a shot. It goes off of LR. It'll be a corner kick. So now a corner kick coming for the Nighthawks. Townsend sends one in, back post. Cameron does well to come off of her line. LR earns a throw right in front of their technical area. Townsend tries to find Gomez, unable to do so initially. Nikki does well to take it away from Zuger. Now Adlam, double teamed, splits it, gets a call, and the foul will go on LR. .20 to play here in the first half. Still no score between these two Southeast region foes. Long ball played by Adlam off of her left foot. It's headed down by Dumond. Crane trying to come on it, and Crane will be whistled for the foul. LR puts the ball back in play quickly with Nev Dustin. Adlam was the last person to touch it, and now we will check on the injured Bear, or the Bear who was a little slow to get up. That was Proessel, but she's back up and moving. Both her and Adlam in possession of the ball at the exact same time, trying to play the ball long. Now racing forward is Zuger. Zuger gets it taken away from her. Malosik played back to the 18, and North Georgia earns a throw, and that will allow for North Georgia to make their first substitution of the day. Olivia Miner will check on for North Georgia. So Miner in for Townsend. Miner, a freshman out of Peachtree City and McIntosh High School, a popular recruiting ground for North Georgia, the home of Taylor Malosik and Skylar Zenis, as well as Miner. North Georgia earns a goal kick. Ramby sets it right in the center of the 6. And it looks like she's going to play this one into the open area here. Gomez unable to keep it in play. It's a bit too strong for Adlam and a bit too far back toward the 18 for Gomez to get to. Now Gomez wins possession for North Georgia, plays it back toward Vessel. Lenoir-Rhyne comes away with it. Zuger tried to get a shot off and did, but it's wide right. And again, Ramby will settle for a goal kick. Ramby plays up to Malosik, back heel flick toward Gomez, but is taken away by Kyle. Becker Peralta can't keep the ball in play off of Gomez, but the Bears earn a throw. Sent in, now taken away by North Georgia. Dumond plays toward the center of the park. Bears working quickly down that far side, trying to pick on Crane and Watry. It goes out of play. They say off of North Georgia, so it'll be a corner kick for LR, and let's see if they take it quickly here. North Georgia tries to transition. They won't. Lenoir-Rhyne making some substitutions. Kara Gavigan on for the Bears. Played through off the corner, and now LR has it with their back line near center circle. Goes out for a throw. Nighthawks working it across the back line. Becker Peralta. Malosik tried to thread the needle, unable to do so. Now here come the Bears. Proessel takes a shot from distance, and it's saved by Ramby. Ramby sends this ball high into the air. Everybody looking back into the sun. A bunch of rain in the Dahlonega area leading up to today's matchup. There's a foul called on North Georgia. Lenoir-Rhyne wanted to use a substitution, but got to wait until the ball's out of play to do so. Peralta out wide. Into the center of the park for Figueiredo. Had the ball taken away from her nicely by North Georgia. Minor taken down hard from behind. The foul on LR. Scarlett Kelly is the player waiting to come in for the Bears. Throw in for North Georgia. Minor. North Georgia earns a throw. Into the center of the park. Dumon's shot. Easily saved. Near sideline, stays in play, and now it goes out for a North Georgia throw. Out of play for a North Georgia throw on the far side. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. Over the top. LR trying to clear out of that far corner that North Georgia has played very well in. Crane trying to work away. LR does break, and now they'll have some numbers going forward. El Shami steps in to slow down the counter, and now the ball played backwards. LR trying to attack, but North Georgia able to clear, at least partially. Malosik trying to stand in. It's played out wide to Zuger. Check that, that's Kyle. Here's Kyle, now to Zuger. And the ball will roll harmlessly into Ramby's hands. Coming up on the Nsn Halftime Report, stats from the first half. Scores from primarily up in Young Harris, where the North Georgia men are in action against the 12th ranked Mountain Lions of Young Harris College. Young Harris up in that game 1-0 right now. Goal scored by Mikkel Goling in the first of two matchups for the North Georgia men and Young Harris on the season. Battle of Blood Mountain. Advantage on the line. Of course, not a full point until the season comes to a close, or if one team sweeps the other in the regular season. Well, not even then, because they could play in Peach Belt play and in NCAA tournament. So we'll just wait and see who gets the early advantage for that Battle of Blood Mountain point. North Georgia women already with the advantage on the soccer side, as well as cross country. A lot more matchups to come in the Battle of Blood Mountain. Always a fun matchup when two institutions battle on the other side of Blood Mountain. 38th minute, still 0-0 as LR and North Georgia trying to find the first goal of today's match. El Shami plays it over to Malosik. Malosik trying to race it down, but it's a bit too strong on the touch. And it rolls across in line for goal kick. Minor fouls Scarlett Kelly, the junior from Bromley, England. LR trying to play it out wide on the near side with Kyle. Here's Gavigan. To Kyle. O'Leary had it taken away from her. Adlam will play the long ball. Trying to play it up top for Malosik. Unable to find her, but it's settled in center circle. Now LR tries to play over the top. Swindell will let it bounce a couple times. Played up to El Shami. El Shami can't get it past the LR defense. They work up the far side with Acton. And now a goal kick earned by North Georgia. As the Nighthawks were under a bit of pressure there. Rosie Weaver into the match for the Bears, junior out of Birmingham, England. Out for a North Georgia throw. North Georgia gets Darby Olive into the action. Freshman from Peachtree City, but Stars Mill High School. Here's Malosik in the corner. Gets past the first line of defense. Becker Peralta now into the 18. Sends the cross in. It's chested down. Ball loose at the top of the 6. El Shami couldn't get there, and you saw her kind of throw her fist as she knew that she was just a second from being there. Watry steps in, but the LR gets a throw. 4 minutes to play here. In the first half. Adlam with a throw. Malosik touches over to Minor. Minor plays the ball through looking for Olive. Darby Olive trying to run onto it, shouldered down in the box, but a clean play and a great job by the Bears defense to once again avert disaster. North Georgia feels like it's building. Knocking on the door of maybe finding the first goal here, as it feels like it's just coming. Now here's Adlam. Plays over the top. North Georgia's definitely been the most efficient in the final third. O'Leary. Out wide for Zuger. Touched back. Dustin trying to make some space. Takes a shot. And it was blocked, and Swindell able to clear. Good touch there from Becker Peralta to get it to Gavigan. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. LR working patiently. Final 2 minutes in the half. Again, coming up at halftime, first half stats, scores. It's honoring champions night here in Dahlonega. Played out wide for Adlam, who boots it forward with the left foot. 90 seconds to go. Malosik trying to race onto it, pressuring the back line of LR. Now it's played over to Cameron, who will just clear it up, but not very far. Olive overran it and couldn't keep it in front of her. Watry on the ball now. Cat trying to make something happen. Finds Taylor. Taylor back to Cat. Watry in the 18. Watry shot. It's wide to the right. Final minute here at the UNG Soccer Complex in the first half. LR just trying to bleed the rest of this clock out and maybe get one attack out of it, but they turn it over. El Shami gives to Minor. Minor plays back towards Swindell, who touches it up for Olive. Now back to Watry, 30 seconds to go. El Shami Malosik. Gomez. And a bit of miscommunication there. 13 seconds. Final 5 seconds. And that will be the end of the first half. Scoreless here in Dahlonega. We'll take a break and be back with the Nsn Halftime Report after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sonia McClain, broker of Red Rooster Realty. Come check out our new location. It's this old farmhouse built in the 1930s that we were able to preserve and yet still turn it into our new office. We are a full-service real estate company. We work with buyers and sellers and would love to speak with you if you are in the market. Our new location is 80 Bell Street, Hiawassee, Georgia, or you can give us a call at 706-896-1225. We look forward to speaking with you.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no hi, though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. I'm good.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Hi, I'm Sonia McClain, broker of Red Rooster Realty. Come check out our new location. It's this old farmhouse built in the 1930s that we were able to preserve and yet still turn it into our new office. We are a full-service real estate company. We work with buyers and sellers and would love to speak with you if you are in the market. Our new location is 80 Bell Street, Hiawassee, Georgia, or you can give us a call at 706-896-1225. We look forward to speaking with you.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa. It could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can. And then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. I'm good.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
is. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead.
Back with you here in Dahlonega to start the second half. 0-0 your score as we are 90 seconds into the first half. A look at the first half stats. North Georgia with 5 shots to LR's 3, but LR with the lion's share of the possession, 58-42 in terms of possession percentages. Other than that, not a lot happened. No score. Well, Georgia had a few excellent opportunities. LR had a couple of good opportunities. Very evenly matched sides. LR moving from right to left now on your screens as they try and play it through the middle. This is Dustin. Played out wide. O'Leary had it taken away from her by Adlam. Goes out for a Nighthawk throw. Got the opportunity to honor the 2020-21 champions at halftime, including Division II national champion Journey Gurley. Second national championship in school history, first by an individual. Joining the 2015 softball team, who will be inducted into the Hall of Fame in just a few weeks' time. Now the clock will stop as the training staff has been called on to check on the injured Bear. Hopefully nothing major. Don't want to see any injuries that are season ending or anything like that. That's Rhea Acton, who comes up walking under her own power. Great sign to see. We'll see if Acton is subbed off. There was some warming up on the sidelines, but nobody coming on as of yet. It looks like Luis Berg is going to be the player to come on for the Bears. Clock will start on the throw-in, or on the kick, it looks like. So the clock stops. Swindell steps in, tries to play it over to Dumond, has it taken away from her, but Watry going to stand in. And now Swindell plays it wide. Played all the way back to Cameron. Now Crane had it taken away from her, but she earns a throw. Thrown in over the top of everybody by Watry. Now working on the back line is Berg, her first touch of the night. Pass taken away by Watry, who works in the middle of very small space, and a great ball to Crane. Crane a bit heavy on her touch. Ball's loose inside the 18. Lenoir-Rhyne trying to clear it away. Malosik going to stand in. Taylor, near side, the senior trying to find some room to work. Double teamed, and the ball will go out for a corner kick for North Georgia. Townsend to take. Sends it in. Over the head of everyone. Gomez got a foot on it. Plays it back out to Watry. Watry's shot. Good for 3 points on a football field, but nothing doing here. Would have been dead center in the uprights. See the Rifle team who won their third Southern Conference championship in 5 years. A year ago. Maddie Ananthazon mentioned she's on a tear lately. She's won both tournaments that North Georgia's played in so far. Winning up at UIndy and then at Dallas Baptist against two of the top 3 teams in the nation. Loaded fields. And Ananthazon ran away with this week's title. 5 strokes for the sophomore out of Decula. A dominant performance by her. She shot 6 under in the first round. And then 1 under and even. Played through. Crane stayed on side. Lovely ball. Abby Crane trying to get there, but Grayson Cameron read it absolutely perfectly and got there just in the nick of time. Also, the North Georgia softball team in attendance. 7 straight Peach Belt Conference regular season and tournament championships. An unreal run by Mike Davenport's side. They won the Southeast Region Championship and were a couple of games away from playing for a national championship had it not been for Biola, who stood in the way of the Nighthawks. Townsend couldn't get a foot on that. Malosik had it taken away from her nicely by Molinaire Sarah. Trying to weave between the Nighthawks, unable to do so. Now Malosik has it again, being tracked down from behind again. Now the Bears play it back through Vivian Becker-Peralta. Great crowd for a perfect Wednesday night of soccer here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Coming up on NSN, we're back with you Saturday as the men's soccer team plays host to Georgia Southwestern. Youth soccer night here in Dahlonega. 6 p.m. kick. We'll be live a quarter of the hour before. And then our first soccer doubleheader of the year on Wednesday the 29th. That's a week from tonight. Spirit Night. The men host Montevallo. The women, I believe, host Georgia Southwestern, but don't have that off the top of my head. We'll have both of those for you here on NSN on a night where we're going to have fireworks at the end of the night. Shooting off of Radar Ridge. A foul called on North Georgia, which means Lenoir-Rhyne going to have a dangerous free kick here. For a full list of events covered by the Nighthawk Sports Network, go to ungathletics.com and search for live coverage. Free kick about 30 yards out. On to take it is Nev Dustin. Lenoir-Rhyne scored both their goals last year in the matchup off set pieces. Dustin going to take a shot. Ramby with an easy save. Ramby high in the air. Malosik tries to settle it and goes back to Dumond. Touches to Watry, plays it up the near touch line to Crane. Abby heavy on the touch, turns it over, but Malosik earns it right back. Megan. Played back to Vessel. Now Swindell. The two Baileys manning the two center back spots. Bailey a bit heavy on the touch, looking for El Shami on the far side. But it goes over her head, and Adlam played wise to stay back, anticipating a quick throw from the Bears. 10 minutes gone here in this second half gives us an opportunity to let you know North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the UNG Bookstore. 4 locations across Northeast Georgia. Watry a header. Going to be settled and played back to Figueiredo. Here's Townsend, back to Crane. Abby works it toward Townsend again, who fighting for the ball with Molinaire Serra. The Bears on the near side, right at the center line. Both teams trying to find their footing here. North Georgia felt like they had a goal coming in the first half, and then the horn sounded. So the Nighthawks trying to get things going again. Gomez. Played back to El Shami. Now Gomez to the center of the park. Townsend trying to play through to El Shami, but Cameron off of her line to stop the attack. Nighthawks playing great technical soccer right now. Those very technical touch passes in the midst of traffic. Now here's Gomez again to try and start things for North Georgia. She comes to the near side. A lot of green grass in front of her. Watry overlapping. Cat not going to be able to get to that one initially, and LR plays it out for a throw-in. Watry quickly into Gomez, and the Bears almost take it away. Now Gomez gives to Malosik. Malosik fakes the shot with the right foot, takes the shot with the left. It's into net! North Georgia with a goal! The Nighthawks score with Taylor Malosik, and they take a 1-0 lead. Ali Zuger back in the game for Lenoir-Rhyne after North Georgia scores off the Malosik goal. 1-0 North Georgia. And goes out of play for a Lenoir-Rhyne throw. Or for a North Georgia throw, excuse me. Now here come the Bears. And Zuger checked back in. Watry plays it back to Ramby, who just sends this ball away. Over the top. Becker Peralta able to play it out for LR. Goes out for a Bear throw-in. Goes out for an LR throw. 60th minute here in Dahlonega as Malosik will settle. Plays over to Crane. Crane trying to outpace everyone. Plays to Townsend. Townsend lets it roll past, trying to overrun Berg, but it's played back to Cameron. Darby Olive about to check back in for the Nighthawks. Here's Malosik. Has it taken away from her. North Georgia 1-0 lead over the 22nd ranked team in the nation. LR trying to push. Pushed wide. Far side. O'Leary able to keep it in. Plays it back. And now cleared away by North Georgia momentarily. Figueiredo. LR turns it over, but North Georgia can't keep possession. The Bears on the move. Far side. Cross across the top of the 18. Watry gets her head on it. Now settled. Here's Zuger. And Zuger's shot was going to be wide left, but Ramby covered it up. And now the ball sent downfield by the Auburn transfer. Watry trying to defend. Now hands are off to Dumond. Zuger, another shot from distance, this time saved by Ramby. Zuger again, as LR just pressuring forward. Cross, not quite chopped down by Adlam. That's going to roll out for a goal kick. Gives us an opportunity to take a look at the goal. Scored by Malosik. Malosik fake shot, get away, left foot, bending away from Cameron, does it perfectly for the Nighthawk goal. North Georgia trying to find a second. They press forward. El Shami now has it on the logo. Dumont tries to play through. Townsend almost got there, but Cameron read it. 26 and change to play here from the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. Walker McCreary, the entire NSN team on hand for this one. Throw in for the Bears. Goes into the feet of Abby Biddle, who checked in. El Shami takes it away from Biddle. A couple great touches to earn some space. Now Maysoon touches it into the corner, looking to get it to Townsend. Townsend, cross comes in. Malosik settles, gives to Crane. Crane's shot is saved by Cameron. North Georgia on the front foot, and LR looking a little shell-shocked on the back line. North Georgia getting pretty much whatever they want. Darby Olive. Played out wide to Adlam. Jazz has it, the junior from Orlando. Played now to Swindell. Swindell to El-Shami. Touches wide for Watry, who heads it down to keep it in play. Sends it downfield to at least keep play moving. Now Watry gets to Crane. Now back to Watry, and here's El-Shami. May looking for space. Touches wide for Olive. Olive left side. Trips over the ball, but keeps possession. Good pass for Townsend. Is it too strong? Brindley gets there, keeps it in play, now has some space that she could try and cross, but the LR defense swarming. Adlam to throw it in. North Georgia trying to find some place to get it in. Adlam sends it down into the corner to Malosik. The goal scorer back to Adlam. Cross comes in toward the back post. No white jerseys around. Crane trying to chase it down. Her speed coming in handy to earn a throw. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House Country Store Restaurant and Hotel, located just off the square in historic downtown Dahlonega. Crane bullied off the ball, but it goes all the way out to Adlam. Directing traffic, finds Swindell, who sends it onto the far side. Olive lets it bounce once, now twice, as she chases it down on the far touchline. It rolls out across the end line for a North Georgia corner. Adlam will jog up to take it. Adlam, both hands in the air, sends it in with the left foot, trying to go back post. Olive, the ball went through the hands of Cameron, but only Black Kits behind the back post. And now Gavigan looks to counter. Good ball from Dustin up toward Zuger. Zuger defended by Vessel. Zuger trying to find space, and Vessel does perfectly to allow that to go out across the end line. And that'll allow a substitution to come into the game for the Bears. Back on is O'Leary. She'll come to the near side as LR going to put a lot of pressure up, trying to find an equalizer here as we're over halfway through this second half. El-Shami. Up toward Olive. Darby's got it now. Plays it back to El-Shami. Hit from behind, and a foul going to be called. And El-Shami was trying to outrace. I don't think she heard the whistle. They'll end up going back to take a free kick. Brandon Adams has let everybody play here in this one. Nobody shying away from contact. As El-Shami going to send one in. It's headed down by the Bears, and now they'll look to counter. El-Shami takes it away. Malosik to Olive. Here comes Lenoir-Rhyne, near side, Biddle. Gives it to Dustin. Taken away from Kelly. And now a whistle, a free kick coming for the Bears. This one from about 35 yards out. Figueiredo tried to play it low. It rolls out across the end line for goal kick. Again, coming up on the Nighthawk Sports Network Saturday, we're back here in the friendly confines. Men's soccer playing host to Georgia Southwestern. 6 p.m. kick, live at 1:45. Olive commits the foul. Free kick coming for LR. Gary Higgins telling everybody to go forward. They're trying to get this equalizer now. That way they can go for the win to try and stay unbeaten. A tie would keep them unbeaten, but wanting to get 3 points and a big region win. Try and keep that number 22 ranking. Ball sent in. Settled at the top of the box. Shot taken there by Scarlett Kelly. It's well wide. '71st minute here from the Gold City. Ball in the air as the pressure is being put on heavily by Lenoir-Rhyne. Now Watry trying to get away. Goes out for a North Georgia throw, and the Nighthawks will try and take a breath. Watry sets to take. Takes it short to Malosik. Taylor finds Townsend, but it's taken away from her. El Shami out wide for Olive. Townsend runs on it. Brindley trying to get away, and she'll commit the foul. And now clock will stop at 18:09. Townsend going to get a warning, and a yellow card is issued to both Brindley Townsend and Stephanie Figueiredo. So after the yellow cards to Figueiredo and Townsend, North Georgia's got a throw in. Adlam gets it into Brindley and goes out again for a Nighthawk throw. Malosik trying to get onto it before it rolls out across the end line. Unable to do so. Corner kick coming. Adlam comes up to take it. Jasmine quickly up to it. Sends it in toward the spot. Headed down by Townsend, and it'll be cleared out of the 18. El Shami trying to get on it. Zuger got it away for LR, and then the ball sent high into the air. Adlam heads it to Darby Olive, and it was out of play, so it'll be an LR throw. And that'll allow the Bears to sub in. Back into the game, Leonie Proessel. As North Georgia is going to try and see this one out. A lot of time to play. Zuger flicks it over the top, and Ramby will come off of her line to stop the attack. And it looks like she's going to boot this ball away, allowing for her defense to get out away from the 18. The Auburn transfer, 21 career shutouts, working on trying to find shutout number 22 in a Nighthawk uniform. Watry takes it away. A foul going to be called on LR. Evan O'Leary grabbed a hold of Watry. Put both hands in the air like, I don't know what I did. It's an interesting game that both these teams are playing. They've been let play a lot of today, and now Brandon Adams starting to find the whistle a little bit more as plays started to get a little bit more aggressive. Here's Darby Olive. Olive to Townsend. Now Malosik touches it down. Figueiredo pushes it out to the Bears' left side. That's the near side as we look at it. Dumond giving pressure to Dustin. And a foul going to be called on Swindell. Free kick for the Bears. They're going to try and take a big one here. Figueiredo. Before they do, North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. Big ball by Stephanie. Headed away by Vessel. Back to center circle. Watry goes over the top. And a foul going to be called on her as O'Leary took the brunt of it. Big free kick coming here from Dustin. Sends it in. Headed away by Swindell. Sent back in by the Bears. North Georgia clogging it up. Now played to Dustin. Nev looking for space. Tries to send one in. It's cleared away by North Georgia. Townsend trying to run on to it. Crane. Played wide for Malosik. Taylor touches toward the inside. Trying to work with some space. Sends a shot with the left foot, but it's easily saved by Cameron. 13 minutes to go here in this one. 1-0 North Georgia leads. Townsend. El Shami trying to find Crane. Goes out for a Nighthawk throw that allows for Nikki Gomez to step back on for Darby Olive. Here is Gomez. Goes out for a Nighthawk corner. A quick look on the other side of Blood Mountain. Young Harris holds a 4-1 lead, 74th minute over North Georgia on the men's side. Young Harris, number 12 in the nation on the men's side, as Adlam takes this corner kick. Low line drive, headed by Crane, or no, that was Dumond, out for a goal kick. Shot went wide. Bears will make a substitution, bringing back on, I believe that's Molinaire Sarah. Could be wrong on that, but as Ramby sends this ball away. El Shami on it. Played up through Gomez, and it's taken away. Vessel will just head this ball out across the far touchline for a throw. 80th minute here at the UNG Soccer Complex. North Georgia clinging to a 1-0 lead. Lenoir-Rhyne throwing numbers at North Georgia like crazy. It's out for North Georgia throw. Oh, nope, LR. Alton Taiju just put the flag up the wrong way. Throw in comes into the 18. Dumont trying to clear it away. El Shami gets it, plays up to Townsend, who touches it wide to her left and tries to attack. Townsend has a man going forward. That's Crane. Crane going to try and run onto it, but Vivian Becker-Peralta steps in, clears it away for a Nighthawk throw. Now Kaylee Ralton's got to start to get her lineup set for the final 5 minutes if she wants to make any more subs. Of course, any subs for North Georgia in the final 5 at this point in the match would stop the clock. So got about 4.5 minutes if Coach Ralton wants to make any changes and be able to keep the clock running. This lineup has done very well for the Nighthawks tonight against the number 22 team in the nation. Played wide for Zuger. Zuger working left side, sends a cross in, headed down. Ramby trying to get there. It's off the post. The ball stays out as Lenoir-Rhyne was that close. The shot there was taken, believe it was Scarlett Kelly, who headed that one off the left post. Now a corner kick coming for the Bears. Coming in, Ramby trying to find it. Back post, nothing doing there as it went back across frame, and North Georgia escapes damage there for a goal kick. It feels like LR might be right on the doorstep. Can North Georgia see out the final 8 minutes and 20 seconds? Goal kick taken short to Vessel, who plays up to El Shami. Now here's Malosik with some space. Numbers for the Nighthawks, but Malosik's pass unable to get out wide to Gomez. And now the Bears will try and attack. Taken down, foul called on the Nighthawks, and now they'll take another long free kick. This one from just a step away from midfield. North Georgia throws everybody but Townsend back in defense. That's going to be headed down by Swindell, and she draws the foul as Kelly pushed in the back. And now North Georgia can bleed a little bit of clock as Ramby chases down the ball that was thrown toward the corner. Seven minutes, 15 seconds to play as Morgan Ramby sets this ball down and prepares to send the free kick away. Low line drive in the direction of El Shami. LR tries to play it deep, and Morgan Ramby will let this ball bounce and wait on some pressure to come. As Evan O'Leary forced Ramby to pick that up and boot it away yet again. This time high in the air in the direction of Malosik. Headed down by Townsend to Crane. Crane wide for Gomez, but unable to get there as Vessel steps in. She's pushed off of it by Proessel. Proessel pushes it wide now. It's taken away from her. Adlam able to clear it up the touchline. Hits off of the camera that's set up over there. Flicked onward. Vessel just sends this one out onto the walking trail. It'll be a throw in for LR. Clock moving at 6 minutes. Looks like this is going to be the lineup to stay on the field unless something major happens for North Georgia. Throw in coming in. Headed away by El Shami. Crane runs onto it, and now she'll try and outpace the Bear defense. Heavy touch taken away by LR. Zuger earns a throw. She does well in defense. Now 5.5 minutes to play. She throws it in quickly to Rosie Weaver. Weaver sends this ball downfield. Dumont couldn't settle it. Now here's Zuger. Zuger trying to earn some space against Watry. Great slide tackle by the freshman Watry. Ball played through. Townsend has space. Brinley Townsend into the AT. She fires a shot, but it's high of the crossbar and a goal kick coming for LR. That could have been the final nail. Now LR will try and catch their breaths and push forward yet again. Out wide, kept in play by, I believe that's Kyle on the far side. Goes out now. LR was the one who touched it. North Georgia going to earn a throw, and looks like Adlam will take it. Sends it down the sideline looking for Malosik. Out for a throw. Watry. Crane has it. Shielding off the Bear defense. Heavy touch. Played down into the corner. Does well. Townsend going to be the only one on it. Brinley going to wait for some reinforcement. Sends a cross in early. That ball over the crossbar. It'll be a North Georgia corner kick, as that was dangerous for LR as they sent one trying to clear it out across the end line, but unable just barely to get over the crossbar. I think Cameron would have been there to cover, as Townsend going to take this corner kick. Will likely take it short to Malosik, but we'll see. Townsend sends it in. Settled at the top of the 18 by LR. They look to push with Zuger. Zuger one-on-one with Watry. Crosses over. A lot of white kits in front of Zuger, and North Georgia does well to stop the counter. Near side now, here's O'Leary. O'Leary gives it over to Figueiredo. Played long, and Vessel able to clear it away. Becker Peralta trying to push it forward. El Shami out wide to Gomez. Nicky plays a ball across the middle to Crane. Couldn't get there. And Ramby will let this ball settle in the 6. Pressure coming from Kelly, and Ramby will pick it up. 2 minutes to play. Nighthawks trying to earn their 3rd straight shutout. And a big win over the number 22 team in the nation in Lenoir-Rhyne, and hand them their first loss of the season. Gomez has it far side, taken away or defended by Becker Peralta, and she earns a throw. Becker Peralta does. 90 seconds to go. Big throw in. North Georgia just has to see out 90 more seconds. Vessel just sends the ball downfield. Just get it as far down pitch as possible. Malosik trying to run on it. Peralta sends it high into the air near center circle. It bounces in front of Watry. Cat couldn't get onto it, but a foul going to be called on Scarlett Kelly, and she's not happy. Throws the ball in disgust, says, I don't know what I've done. And now Swindell. A little bit of veteran leadership there to get Watry off of it. Acted like they were going to send it downfield quickly as we're under a minute. And now Swindell directing traffic. She'll send this ball downfield looking for Crane. 43 seconds away. Nighthawks trying to pull off the win. Maybe one last opportunity for the Bears. They work it to Center Park. Figueredo, long ball over the top, headed away by Adlam. Another ball sent toward Kelly. Ball will bounce. Backspin. Taken by O'Leary, out to Zuger. Zuger trying to find some space. Watry steps in, sends it back upfield. It's just going to roll harmlessly. It was out of play, a North Georgia throw. 10 seconds to go. The Nighthawks are going to win this one. 1-0 over Lenoir-Rhyne, and an upset over the number 22 team in the nation. As now we've got some extracurricular activities as the horn sounded, and Scarlett Kelly not happy, but North Georgia, a 1-0 win here in Dahlonega. Stay tuned. We'll wrap things up right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we've crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
North Georgia defeats Lenoir-Rhyne 1-0, handing the Bears their first loss in 2021, while North Georgia extends their winning streak to 3 games here on the season. The Nighthawks with a goal scored by Taylor Malosik, as North Georgia a third straight 1-0 win on the season, this time over the number 22 team in the nation in Lenoir-Rhyne. North Georgia in action on Saturday on the road. They will return home a week from tonight as part of Spirit Night. The women will kick off at 7:30. We'll have both the men's and the women's game for you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network a week from tonight. We will also have on Saturday the men's soccer match against Georgia Southwestern. That's set for a 6 p.m. kick. We hope you'll join us here on NSN. Until then, for the entire NSN crew, I'm Walker McCreary signing off. North Georgia winners 1-0 over Lenoir-Rhyne here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Good night from Dahlonega.